The things you can learn from practicing forearm stand. It's a practice to work towards building the strength to hold an open heart freely. It takes so much strength to open your heart and more to keep it there, but I know it's possible with practice and repetition. I've seen it. Through the confusing beginnings of a pandemic, I heard people cheer from their windows every day at 7 p.m. for heroes in hospitals. I watched people mask up to protect not only themselves, but their loved ones and strangers alike. I see and hear people educate themselves while showing up and advocating for each other. Its benefits take time to see a noticeable difference or full expression, but watching people muster the strength to show up every day for those outside of themselves expands my heart as well. These daily practices strengthen a mental pattern within each person for empathy, love, and heart expansion. It in turn raises our collective consciousness and expands our awareness outside of our own. So we practice. We build a pattern of practice and we build it mindfully. Similar to a forearm stand, what can seem like a big pose in itself, we do small parts to practice it, and we literally open our hearts a little every day to one day express it fully and openly. So when you practice a forearm stand, or any heart opener for that matter, know that change happens over time and is already happening every time you show up. It's a practice to work towards building the strength to hold an open heart freely. Hi Tribe, today we're working ourselves up towards forearm stand. Forearm stand is a little bit difficult for a couple of reasons. One is shoulder mobility. We never find it in our normal everyday lives to have our arms overhead, so having strength there to be able to hold ourselves is a lot. So we're going to have to do some strength building there. Also, because of that lack of mobility, a lot of times your ribs are going to want to flare forward, which will take you into a whole back bend when you're upside down. The same holds true for any sort of inversion, right? Anytime you have your arms overhead holding weight, a lot of times you're going to want to flare your ribs and take it into your low back, which takes you into this back bendy sort of position. So it's going to be a lot of abdominal support as well as engaging your legs. All right. So it's not important to actually get into forearm stand. I'm more interested in if you're able to connect in and feel all of the different areas of support, whether you decide to go up or not. So for this pose, you'll need a block, a chair, and a wall. I'm going to be using this punching bag as my wall. However, I do not recommend you using a freestanding object like a punching bag or anything unstable as your wall. You do want to use the wall just because that's going to be stable and the wall isn't going to give. So you'll have something very stabilizing to be able to put your legs up on. You're going to place your block up against the wall. Bring your hands down and you're going to karate chop your block. Now you're really going to have to push into your arms, right? So I'm not dumping down, I'm pushing and I'm lifting my hips, okay? You're going to take a foot onto the chair, bring another foot onto the chair, push the floor away and reach your heart through your arms. Now you're going to squeeze the glutes, lift your foot, and maybe you lift your other foot. You can take your legs to the wall. I really want you to organize your upper body from here, so press down into the arms, tether the front ribs in, and maybe you lift a foot away from the wall. Maybe you lift the other. To come down, take one foot to your wall and place the foot down. Nice job. Try it again on your own. You can always move the chair further back. The reason why I have the chair so close is because this is going to fall off the ledge. So, go for it. The natural tendency is going to want to dump all of your weight into your shoulders, so really make sure that you're really pushing down into your elbows, and you're also, now that the strap isn't there, really wrapping the shoulder blades around the rib cage, so you're getting that activation through the shoulders. All right, tether front ribs in, navel in. All right. And like I said, it doesn't really matter if you actually get the pose or not. It's more important that you start building up areas of strength and build up body awareness to be able to build a solid foundation for the pose. Thanks so much for watching. If you like my video, please hit like, subscribe, and hit the bell for all notifications on video uploads having to do with yoga, healthy eats, and wellness. Stay well and weird. Bye.